What's up YouTube? My name is D. I am documenting my lock journey. Alright, so I'm starting my locks today. It's I don't even know the date, but this is the 4th day of my lock journey. I'll show you my hair right now. So yeah, I got this done about 4 days ago. I'll insert a picture up in the frame somewhere there of what it looked like from day 1 to day 3 coming into now. But yeah, so I started my locks and I used to rock a little fro hawk. Sometimes I braid it and whatnot, or let's say a high top, but sometimes I braid it and whatnot. But I noticed that like my hair is very hard to manage when it's in its afro state, right? When it's braided or whatever, I can deal with it. It's all good there. But when it's in an afro state, it gets like, I think I have 4C type curls or 4C hair, something like that. So when my hair gets wet, when it gets dry really fast and it compresses, and when it compresses, I can't comb it out. I can't pick it. I can't do anything with it, and it's very like rough, very hard. So I was always, I wouldn't say battling between that because I don't mind my afro or anything like that. But sometimes when I want to do different things with it, I'd have to go wet it. I have to comb it out. I might have to blow dry it. I have to do all kind of stuff, right, with conditioner and different things. And so I was looking into locks because my daughter's got locks. She has sister locks, and I like to support what my child does when it comes to her hair as a black young female. But so I was like, okay, I was thinking of getting these locks, right? Looking into how to take care of locks, how that is versus at your natural hair and all that. There is a lot of maintenance. There is a lot of care. You can't, so to speak, just let it be. Yeah, so I started researching and looking into locks and the care, the maintenance, and what's involved in dealing with your locks throughout the journey, right? So I see a lot of things. You gotta cover your head. You gotta watch what the products you use because you don't want to get buildup. You gotta wash your hair a certain way. You gotta comfy your retwist certain times, unless you're going for there's free form, then they have semi-free form, and then I think they got traditional locks. So there's like different levels when it comes to locks, and all those things I didn't really know. I didn't know anything about it. I only know about like what's on my head and what's in my hair, right? So in any case, looking into that, then I said, okay, this is a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be, because initially I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get locks and then I don't have to do my afro no more, so I don't have to do hair no more. But it's just a different process, but I'm more willing to do that process of lock maintenance versus the process of caring for my hair in its natural state of an afro. That's when I say that. So in any case, now, so the decision that I had that I was looking into was now whether I wanted to use the interlocking, that tool, 2-strand twist, or cone coils. So I went with the cone coils, as you can see here. And the reason why I went with the cone coils because I like the look of the lock. It's uniform, it's a cylindrical shape, and it just comes down, it looks clean to me. The 2-strand twist seems like it takes a very, very long time to not look like it's 2-strand twist, right? And then on top of that, I've seen a lot of ridges in it. And I just preferred the look of the coils. And then with the tool, I just think that looks very painful. And my head is, my head's pretty tender. The skin on my scalp's pretty tender. So I don't like all that pulling and tugging. And that's what it looked like when I'm seeing that tool. But, to each his own, right? So if you chose that way, or you chose a 2-strand twist, or whatever the case may be, that's what you do. But this is what I chose. So then now I had to look into products. So I started looking into what kind of products I'm going to use. Because I don't want to have, the buildup in your hair where it's looking thick and clumpy and all that kind of stuff. So then I started looking into oils. So I looked into oils and I said, okay, let me just put my own oil together. So that's what I did here. And then here I got argan oil, avocado oil. I put peppermint essential oil and lavender oil. Right, so that's all I'm going to be using. So when I twist it, I asked the loctician just to twist it with my own product, and then I'm going to use that going forward, because I noticed with this oil, it doesn't make my scalp itch or my hair get dry or anything like. Or sorry, not my hair, my scalp get dry, and I was really worried about that itching and stuff like that. And then I also made a mist. I don't know what you call this, a spray or something like that. So this is aloe vera juice, or aloe vera water, and then I got rose water in it, and then peppermint again, tea tree, and then lavender again. So these are the only 2 products I'm going to be putting in my hair. And the next I got to think about is shampoo. So I don't know what shampoo I'm going to use yet. Knowing me, I'm probably going to make my own because I just prefer to know exactly what I'm putting in my hair. So another thing that I came across during this process, starter locks, is they talk about lock maintenance in terms of washing, right? So the general rule of thumb is not to wash your hair until I think it's at least 4 weeks in, so 4 to 6 weeks. That for me is not possible. Like, I can tell you that right out the gate. So, because first of all, I work out a lot. I'm a trainer. I do fitness, I do kickboxing, I jump rope, I do a lot of different things when it comes to physical activity. So my hair will be wet as if, I was taking a shower and I wash my hair with just water. My hair is going to be soaked like that. Because when I work out, I sweat a lot. So I'm pooling in sweat. So my hair is going to be wet regardless. So for me personally, I don't see the purpose in waiting, 2 to 3, 4 to 6 weeks before washing my hair, because it just doesn't make sense for me, right? That's just me personally. I think I should wash my hair. I'm not gonna scrub it out, but at least, put that shampoo, lather up the roots or whatever the case may be, and then rinse that out. I gotta do that. I'm thinking around 2, 3 weeks, right? Because that's what I do generally. Generally, I do about a week and a half. I wash my hair. And I don't see me changing that right now, because like I said, I sweat a lot when I'm working out, and it's not going to be any difference for me wetting my hair when it comes to the shower. So we'll see how that goes. Plus, I think with my hair type, when my hair, like I said, with the afro, my hair it compresses, right? So I feel like when my hair gets wet, it's gonna bring it in more. It's gonna tighten up those coils. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you up to date on that. And then another thing that I came across was moisturizer. So that's why I got, I did these 2 products right here, and I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to spray this one on the hair probably around, I'd say probably tomorrow, maybe 3 to 5 days. I'll probably do it twice a week or something like that. I don't want to do it too much, but I do know that my hair tends to get dry really quick, and when it gets dry, it breaks. So I will be creating a routine that I'm going to stick with, because I didn't really have a routine when I had my hair before. I just kind of, I'd wash it, condition it, comb it out, and then that was it. I wouldn't do anything again unless I was going to braid my hair. And if I was going to braid my hair, I'd wash it again, I'd condition it, comb it out, and then whatever product that I use when it comes for the braids, that's what I use, and that would be the only time I put anything in my hair, right? But I notice, right, I come across when it comes to locks, if you're not doing that maintenance with the oils and with the water to get the moisture, the locks dry out, and then you see over time the locks start breaking, right? So I want to avoid all of those things. So I'm going to really make sure that I stick to a regimen that I'm going to create. And a part of that, recording and making documentation of it will keep me in line with following that goal. So I have it written out, and I'm going to follow that. So tomorrow I'll do a follow-up. Sorry, not a follow-up. I'll do another video, and I'll show you guys how I moisturize my locks. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So another thing I had to look into now is when it comes to lock hair, they say you got to make sure when you're inside or when you're sleeping or something like that, you got to cover your head. And you got to cover your head with something either satin or silk. So I'm using this here. This is, I don't know what you call this, a wave cap or a stocking cap or something like that. So this is what I use when I used to braid my hair, and I just put it over my head and I go to sleep, right? So here, it's supposed to cover all your hair. You don't want any hair exposed when you're sleeping, and you don't want to, with cotton sheets and different things like that, it could end up getting lint in your hair, and it's very difficult to get the lint out from what I see or what I hear. And then I will say that because, I got a hoodie sweater, buy a brand new sweater, put the hoodie on, take off the hoodie before you wash it, and then you got all that fuzz in your hair. So, and that's a headache to take out of an afro. So I can imagine, with locks or coils, whatever, how that would be to deal with. So I do put this on very often. I put this on when I'm changing my clothes and stuff like that. I put on a sweater because I'm trying to keep that lint from getting into the hair. But from what I see, they say there's no way around it. One way or another, you're gonna end up getting lint in your hair. It's kind of like a dust trap, I guess, right? So we'll see how that goes. So this is what I sleep with anyways. I'll probably have to upgrade this or get something bigger. But for now, my hair is not like any crazy length or anything like that. So that's holding up pretty well for me. And I can't really think of anything else right now, but if you have any questions during this process, hit me up in the comments and let me know. I'll try to answer as much as I can, because I am doing my research and I'm going to put the information out there, because, you know, with me, I like to research certain things before I do them. And I feel like, you know, if I can be as detailed for somebody else as, you know, different individuals were for me, then, you know, we pay it forward. So yeah, so this is day 4. And you know, like I said before, I'll put in an insert of the pictures coming in today. So this is week 1. From here, I'll do a week by week. So you'll see week 1, week 2, week 3, up until my next retwist. So yeah, anyways, that's what I gotta say today, and see you again. Peace.